Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. Ammo Williams, Austin Ammo Williams wins a unanimous 10-round decision over Kieran Conway. I had it 97-92. There was a knockdown. Was it the 8th round? I think it might have been the 8th round. It was an exciting fight. Conway was very, very safety first, but at the same time quite crafty, and that enabled him to pinch a few rounds. This had kind of learning fight written all over it for Williams. Williams went the distance for the first time in well, for his whole career. It was a 10-round distance. I wasn't overly impressed with him, to be honest. He was coming off the back of a one-round blowout of Cordell Booker, who was previously undefeated in 17. And Williams just got, Williams got him out of there very, very early on. Against Conway, he promised something similar, and he didn't even look close to getting it. He did look close to coming to scoring a stoppage late in the fight, but Conway, who came in with an 18 wins, was it 2 defeats? 2 defeats and a draw, I think. He light punch, only 4 KOs. But his previous 2 defeats, one was against Sulaiman Sissoko last year, and he lost a split decision. And his other one was in one of those those prize fighter boxer tournament things. He lost a split decision over 3. That was to another undefeated guy who was undefeated at the time. So he kind of does just enough to lose, really. That seems to be the implication. And Williams was... Well, Conway was messing Williams around. Conway was countering well. Williams, by the way, is a southpaw. Conway's orthodox. And Williams was... Conway was kind of poking his jab out and daring Williams to throw punches and looking to counter. And Williams was clearly the more inventive. He was clearly the guy who was looking to land the heavy artillery. He's a power puncher. He's got that reputation. Before this fight, he had I think it was 11 wins and 9 KOs. So he's only gone distance for the 3rd time. He's 26 years old, Williams, and he's got years ahead of him. But yeah, it was a learning fight, and it was going the distance, the 10-round distance for the first time. So I'm not really too hard on him, but against an awkward guy like Conway, who had come to kind of pinch rounds rather than win them, very easy to see why he hasn't got a heavy KO ratio. Conway doesn't try to knock anyone out. Williams most certainly does, but he's going to have to open up people like this with a bit more intelligence. Williams wasn't jabbing as much as he should have done. At times he worked the body, which I thought was a good tactic, but he didn't maintain it. There's some nice little feints going on, and as a southpaw, I suppose he could make it awkward for guys who don't like fighting southpaws. But I wasn't overly impressed. The knockdown, Conway's corner said, "Oh, it wasn't a knockdown, it's a disgrace." No, it was a knockdown. Williams landed a big right uppercut that clipped Conway on the nose, and I think it was either the 8th or the 9th. Was it the 9th? I can't remember. It was one of the last. I think it was the 9th or the 8th. I don't know. Anyway, he clipped him on the nose, and Conway's nose exploded, and there was blood all over his face. And to be honest with you, the last couple of rounds, he was just looking to survive, grabbing and holding a lot. And it does make you wonder if the guy had gone for it, because I did give him 3 rounds in this fight. If he'd gone for it a bit more, would he have had more success? I mean, he might have got stopped, but at least if he's trying to win, surely that's the idea. You know, you go to America, he's fighting the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Does he think he's going to be able to pinch a fight? No, you can pinch the odd round, but you're not getting anything in America. Not against Austin Ammo Williams, who is a DAZN fighter, who's, promoted by Matchroom, Eddie Hearn, and so on and so forth. Conway was brought in to get knocked spark out, and yeah, all right, he avoided that, but so what? You didn't win the fight. You didn't try to win the fight, not really. Conway, I mean, at British level, he can probably pinch fights. But nah, no. He calls himself, you know, two-class Kieran, two-class Conway. Nah, mate. It's not happening. But Williams didn't look great. He did seem to lack that variety of ideas, that imagination that's needed to open up these guys who are awkward and crafty and desperately don't want to get knocked out. I wasn't overly impressed, to be honest, but at the same time, you know, that's only his 12th fight, I think. So maybe he'll learn from this one, go away, study it, and then come back again. And, you know, next time he's got an awkward guy who don't really want to be hit, who's looking to counterpunch totally, maybe he'll handle him a bit better. And he can bang, Williams can. So, entertaining fighter to watch. This wasn't a particularly entertaining fight at all, but that was down to Conway, not really down to Williams. And Williams is not the type of guy you want to exchange with. So in that respect, I can understand why Conway was very, very reluctant to exchange. But anyway, that was the fight. Not really one to remember, but I do like watching the progression of fighters like Austin Williams, seeing how they seeing whether they do learn from experiences like this. The jury's still out on whether he can really tear up any trees in the division. It's a middleweight division, of course. So, yeah, we'll see. But anyway, did you see the fight? Leave your comments below if you did. I'm always interested to hear what you got to say. Thanks for tuning in. As always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, help out the channel. We're building up those numbers. Thank you very much for your time, and we will speak again soon. Bye for now.